going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw Jason Voorhees. Really, it's just gonna be his, like a headshot of him. So let's get going. It's gonna be simple, easy for beginners. I'm gonna be using this Crayola brand marker and this simple printing paper. Don't forget, do me a huge favor and press subscribe if you like drawing Halloween stuff over the Halloween season. I'm gonna be This is a seasonal channel, so I'm only posting on here for about 2 to 3 months, and then the rest of the year I post maybe one video a month or something. But if you enjoy this time of year, hit that like button. Like, really boost the Halloween season. And that's it. So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the top side of the mask. It's gonna go right here, curve along the top. On the front, very flat, kind of curve along here. The actual mask shape is relatively easy, right? Because it's just kind of like a big kind of home plate symbol. Curve over here, like bloated home plate symbol. Curve here, almost like an egg right now we're looking like, right? Now I'm going to do is I'm going to have the back of the head here. Maybe the, right here, the strap that goes to the back of the head, which is just like a square from our point of view. Pulling down. Sometimes he has hair, sometimes he doesn't. He has a lot of different versions of him. So I'm going to pull this, and I'm just going to pull the neck down here. Let's pull the front of the neck over here. And then curve it off. Alright, if you want, let's draw his shirt over here. It's like another line right there for the bottom. And then curve over here, because he's usually wearing a jacket. Line over here, the jacket goes around the back. Line over here. Line over here. Line over here. Out, down. I think shoulder's a little too small. I'm going to pull it out more, make that look like a fold, and then curve a line over here for the seam. Okay. Still think it's his neck's a little too big here, but you know what? It'll work. It'll work. So let's go into the mask itself. So right here on this side, I'm going to draw, maybe about this level, I'm going to draw a circle on the far end. It's going to be a little bit like squished, right, because it's on the far end. And now we're going to draw a circle here on this side. Line, line. There's a little bit of a bulge, right, because the mask has a little bit of a look to it. If you want to draw this kind of other thing going on here, we could draw his line over here for his brow, and then you're going to see a little bit of the white of the eye here. And you can draw that shape, and then on this side you could draw a curved shape here, curved shape here. So you can see kind of his eyes through the shadow. So let me show you how this works. I draw that little weird shape because you can see the white of his eye and bottom of his lower eyelid. And on this side you see the brow and then some of his eye. And what you do is you fill it in, the outside of that. You fill it in. Like so. You have little bits kind of showing there. Going over here, we're going to draw the dots on the hockey mask. So a dot here, right above. Usually there's 2 in the center here, 1 on this side, 1 on this side. Line over here, line over here, line over here. There's 3 more over here. Dot over here in his cheek, dot over here in his cheek, dot over here in his cheek. Over here on the far side, maybe 1. You can see maybe 1 around the corner. Maybe the other one right here, you can see it's kind of curving the corner. And let's put 6 here in the front of his face, around his mouth. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then there's maybe 2 more off this direction. And you can see 1 trailing off to 2 on that side. A lot of holes in his face. Line up here at the top, like a square. That's kind of where the mask straps at the top. Okay, let's go in with another. You can go with a colored pencil, or I'm going to pick a red colored pencil, or I'm going to pick a red marker. And I'm going to draw a triangle over here like so. And fill that in. Going over here on this side. Triangle here on that side, and triangle in the middle. It's like an upside down triangle, like an arrow down almost. Like so. That's most of the, pretty much all the red on that side. And what you can do after this is you can draw another line here into the detail, right? You can draw like, usually he's got a craggly, weird skin thing going on. I think because he was like blown up a couple of times. So you can draw these little thin lines kind of wrapping around the back of the head. Because that's kind of what happened to him, right? He's got like a lot of damage on him. It depends what movie you watch, because he... See, I'm just drawing this like loose, raggedy stuff with a thin, wispy line, and I'm thinking about, you know, what it would be like hamburger meat or something, right? Like these little lines are supposed to make it look craggly. Not drawing them all too deep, but I'm drawing them deep enough. Let me know your favorite Friday the 13th movie. My favorite, I don't know if I have one. I think my favorite one was like the first one, because it's so classic. And I can't remember the other one. I'm going to throw a little bit more dark here underneath the mask, because I feel like it kind of needs it. See how it's darker right here because of the shadow of the light up there. From the shadow from the light source comes from above, and it would usually cast a shadow on the neck. You can even do that here, a little bit in the back. Draw a little bit darker. Line over here. Line over here. And maybe even down the shirt, throw some folds here. See how this kind of adds to this? There's a simplicity here, and there's a little bit more complexity here. And all I'm doing is wrapping these thin lines, thinking of it like as a round form here, and the back of the head is a round form. And that's all I'm doing. I'm not really thinking beyond that. I could put a circle here for maybe like a dial there. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was like relatively simple. I know I got into this a little complicated, but just remember the roundness. Just start flicking lines. I could, if I do that again, it'll be a little bit different, right? Little lines will be different. It's a little bit sporadic, and that's kind of what I'm doing, because if it's an injury like that, like he's burnt under there, then it's gonna look, you know, more organic if I'm random with it. That's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget, right now I have a free template for drawing. So it's a free how to draw Halloween drawings templates, right? There's like on a single page, there is like step-by-step drawing lessons for, you know, like one drawing, right? And that's on one page. There's 100 pages in this PDF. It used to be a product last year. I literally sold this last year, but this year I'm giving it away for free as my gift to you if you stumble onto this channel or if you're a follower. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And this is your gift. Go check that out. It's the first link in the description. It's easy to print. It's made to print. That's another thing. Go check that out. First link. It's free this year. Next year, I'm not going to make it free. Thank you so much. I will talk to you in the next video. Stay spooky.